Are live. What up, fam? Good morning.
Good
Welcome.
morning.
First live of the year. Barbie is live here. She just got back from the North Pole, as you can tell.
Yeah. Oh, let me pull out the fur,
Oh,
honey.
yeah. There you go.
Let
She's
me
got.
give you this rich energy. Baby.
There you go.
We're walking
PETA
into
has
it.
already sent us messages.
Well.
Yep. We're about 20 seconds away from getting into our ghosted. So glad to be back with you guys. As always, we missed the fam.
Yes.
Uh, I actually have been here for a couple of days. Barbie was bougie and she had to go see the Lakers play.
Yeah,
So
I
she
did.
took a couple of
It was
extra days.
amazing.
Yep.
And King James is huge. And I see why
Anyways, let's
Rihanna
go.
is
Let's do
upset.
some live. All right, it's time to get into our ghosted. Here's what we know. Raylan shows up to a restaurant that she was supposed to be having a date night with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
Colton, right? And when she shows up, she had been texting him and he was there. Well, when she showed up, what happened?
He wasn't there.
He was gone.
No plans, nothing. Just ghosted.
And that's why we called this guy. Good morning, Colton. Thank you for agreeing to come on here. We are live on the Hot Facebook page, Dex and Barbie T on Twitch and YouTube, so you can stream the show there as
Mm-hmm.
well. Good morning, sir. She's on the phone. She just wants to know what happened.
Leaving. I'd been sitting at the restaurant for 40 minutes at that point. That means if I would have stayed, I would have been sitting there for at least an hour before you got there. So, I could have had a whole date night by the time you got there. I could have been doing something way more important with myself, but we said 7 p.m. My reservation was at 7 p.m. I got there 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I'm sitting there an hour, like literally an hour, and you're nowhere to be found. Like, not cool. Not cool at
Number
all.
one, like, first of all, I didn't know that there was like a reservation type situation. It kind of just like looked like a bar. You could have like told me so I didn't even waste my time and my gas driving there.
I
Maybe
told
I
you
was a
about our
late
reservation.
person.
And apparently, you just don't care about my time. Like, you literally had me sitting there. I texted you
I
10
do
minutes
care
in,
about your time,
and
and I
you were
also
like,
care about
oh,
looking
hey,
nice
I'm
for
almost
you.
there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But, at least you could have been honest with me. You could have just said you're not going to be there for a
Oh my
while. We could
God,
have just rescheduled.
do you not do that to people? It like takes time for me to get ready, and I was spending my time so I could look good. And
Yeah, so
if you
get ready
couldn't
an hour
handle
before
being
you're
with
supposed
like
to
a
get
real
ready.
woman, don't waste my time.
I mean, it's not like she didn't tell you. You told him you were behind, right?
Yeah, when we were chatting, I was like, I'm a late person.
Not true at all. I literally texted you 10 minutes in, and you texted me saying you're almost there. So how can 10
Well,
minutes
almost there is like subjective.
translate to over
I
an
guess.
hour? Like, that makes no sense. Like, that's the one thing I don't understand with women. They just take their sweet
With
old time.
women.
You have a reservation at a
All
certain
right.
time, and now, and
Okay,
it's
well, if
like,
you're gonna make
the time is on your
generalizations about
hands.
an
It makes
entire
no sense
gender
to me.
based on my behavior, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If you were supposed to meet him at 7, I get getting there at 7:10. But you said that you left and he was waiting there for 40 minutes. And how long does it take you to get there? 20 minutes to get there?
Maybe.
So you were an hour
Depends.
late.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I tried to be on your side, and I'm usually the late one, but like, I would have been hangry by then, and that would have been a horrible date.
Right.
And honestly, don't try and put this on me. You could have planned to get ready earlier. You didn't need to get ready at 7. You could have got ready at 6, and you could have been there by 7. I'm just done. I'm done with this. You take people for granted, and you don't care about others. And that part is clearly obvious.
Well, maybe you just ain't worth it, baby.
Ooh.
Okay, he was worth it because you called us to reach out to him, though.
Maybe I thought he was worth it, but he's got such an attitude. I don't even want to play with this no more.
But I would have an attitude too if you were an hour late to the dinner.
Whatever, man. We're obviously like not a match. So
Clearly, we're not a match. You can't even get the time straight.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thoughts?
Yikes. I mean, I tried to give her some slack, but yeah, that's kind of rude.
It's a game changer. Like it would be. Nope.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had someone waiting a lot longer than that, but
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know exactly.
he knew exactly what was happening and what happened and why, and so he had no problem with it. If they really
866
like you, they'll stick around.
866-639-4689. Give us a call. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this? Have you ever had a situation like this where like someone ended up being like ridiculously late, or do you feel like he should have been a little bit more understanding? Either side, give us a call. Dex Barbie T on hot. Sorry guys.
He should have at least told her he wasn't gonna wait around.
Right. No. Well, exactly. But still, I'm trying to see, like, I'm getting comments saying that there's weird stuff with the
Can you
audio.
guys hear us now?
Yeah, can you guys hear us now? Let's see, kind of right. She's too inconsiderate. Dr. Marie in. Good morning. First call of the live.
That
Yes.
if this was a dude that had a female sitting there waiting for an hour, we would be going off on him. So I'm gonna do the same thing for her. She needs to get her stuff together. If she can't plan a date and get together on time, and don't make the doggone date. Who does she think she is? That somebody got to sit and wait for her for an hour? She don't even sound that cute. I'm so sorry.
Boom. Thank you. I agree. Thank you very much. Guys, I want to get this whole setup correct here.
They can hear everyone but us. Apparently, the mics sound horrible.
Right.
I mean, that's nothing new. But
Sounds like Dex is coming in on Barbie's mic.
weird.
Tap your mic. Hold on a second. Tap it again.
Tap it.
Try that now.
Check. Can you hear me now?
What is going on? Oh, wait.
Is the mic button thing down on the board?
I don't know, man. You know, we take off for a week, and next thing you know, everything is crazy. Hold on a second. I'm like, I hate it when people mess with stuff. Sorry, guys. Let's see if this works.
Can't hear.
Tapping and her voice sounds far away. It just sounds like y'all are muffled.
How's that sound?
What about now?
Tap.
Maybe I
Tap it
should-
in.
Let me
Tap. Yeah. Does that work?
tap it in. Are we tapped in?
Let's see. It's fixed. Look at that, man.
Hey,
Freaking Asian engineer right up in here. Thank you very
Hey.
much. Woo, goodness. What up? You're
Yes,
back now, Barbie.
I am Bizak.
Good gosh. All right, that was annoying.
Poor guy was
yeah, sounds
probably
good.
embarrassed. Yes, now that is embarrassing.
What is?
Like having to sit and wait when the people that are waiting on you, like as far as the wait staff, they know you're waiting for someone and they can tell it's a date, maybe a first date. And then they're probably all like looking and like wondering, is this person going to show up or
Mhm.
whatever, you know?
Mhm.
So that is embarrassing.
Let's get into a couple of things now that we've got you guys on here, because I mean, like, we've kind of like lost a little bit of steam when we were trying to figure out what was going on with our audio. So a couple of things. One, something I wanted to share. This is a game changer. All
What?
right. Have you ever heard of Chat GTP?
Chat GTP, no.
Okay. So if you have any kind of job where you have to do writing, or, I mean, this is going to do so much stuff, right?
Mhm.
It's a chat box, right? And then it's an AI. Right now, they're offering it for free. I'm
Mhm.
sure that they're going to eventually end up charging people. But the way it works is that you start asking it questions,
Mhm.
and then it answers the questions for you. In any kind of questions, the computer answers the question for you. And what I mean by
What?
that is like, hey, I got to write a cover letter for a job. Maybe I've lost my job or something like that.
Yeah.
And I hate writing cover letters, right? Hey, can you write a cover letter? My name's this. This is the company that I'm looking to try to get a job with. I want it to sound professional, and I want to talk about how great of experience and how I'd be a great match for this company.
Okay.
All right. And then it will literally write
Write
the
it
letter.
up for you?
Right. Exactly. Candace just said, yep. It's wild.
Shut up.
Here we go. Let's take it a step further. Hey, ChatGTP, can you write a children's book for me?
What?
Yeah, I want it to be about a knight who saves a princess, and put in a couple of fairies in there, and put in a couple of frogs.
Okay, so what if they did that? Could that be your book and you sell it?
So people are doing that right now. And this thing just came out not too long ago. And so what you can do is you can say, write the book, right? Oh, see, Barbie's now she's hearing money signs, right? And so you can write the book. You can
Mhm.
go to some of these AI generators, which, by the way, if you've been trying to get one of those AI art pieces and everything like that, and everybody talks about how it costs money to do the app, there are websites that will do AI art
for you. All right. And it's not going
Okay.
to charge you anything. So what you do is that you do the AI art. Then on top of that, you do ChatGTP to write your children's book. And then you put them together. Bam, you've got a children's book that you can sell on Amazon for X amount of money, and they'll print it out for you.
Oh,
Does this
goodness.
filter out so that there's no plagiarism? Yes, and you can actually type that into it. And here's the thing that's kind of wild about it is as you are telling it, like, say you read the children's book,
Yeah.
and you're like, you know what? It doesn't have enough action in it. Can you put a little bit more action into the storyline? And it will rewrite it with more action in the storyline. And then as you're, you know what? Can you also put me as the star and my name's Barbie T? Oh, I know you're going to love this.
Mhm.
And then it will rewrite it as well because it knows the conversation. It's following the whole conversation as you're going.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Game changer, right? I read a lot.
That's
especially
what
on
I was
Kindle.
worried about, plagiarism. So where does it get these ideas from? Is it taking it?
It is an
from-
AI. And so it is writing these things based off of what you're telling it to do.
Okay, now there's a twist to this. Could they, in return, steal your ideas that you're telling it to create and go create their own?
Well, technically, it's the thing that wrote it, not you. So I don't know. In fact, there is an NPR piece about this. Oh yeah,
I don't
Yep.
know why
yep. It's still
Password.
free right now. It is. So you gotta sign up as a was it a user or something along that line. But it is pretty wild, and there's so many other things. Coding, it can actually do computer programming, and that's what I was telling Jared. I'm talking about ChatGTP. And so it will actually do computer programming for you as well. And right now, it's just learning. And so that's why they're offering it for free. Dr. Marie, good morning. What's going on? No, I missed her. Sorry, Marie, call back. It's just a matter of time before we live like Wally. I'm telling you. And that's the thing is that, like, this is such a game changer that as this gets bigger and bigger, it's going to have, like, deep ramifications. Dr. Marie, what's going on?
Dex, that's what's wrong with the world today. An automatic thing that helps you write a book. Writing is not easy. You ain't got to do nothing no more. You ain't got to remember telephone numbers. You ain't got to write your own book. You could get everybody to do whatever it is you want to get paid for you. That's ridiculous. That makes no sense whatsoever. Now they're going to have something come out that think for you. You don't even need your brain no more. No, I don't think so.
Well, and honestly, you know, taking it a step further, hey, write me a history paper about World War II and talk about how Hitler did so many bad things and how Kanye West was wrong. And it will literally write
I'm
all of these
signing
things.
up like as we speak, like right now.
Right.
Just
No,
to see how this works.
It's not right. Like, I consider myself to be a smart person, but my smartphone has dumbed me down a little bit. My memory used to be impeccable. Now I don't have to remember so much stuff anymore, and I find that things that I've known for years, I don't know anymore. I got to look up because that's what I'm used to doing. It's not right. You should have to think sometime in your life.
Well, and then, you know, to take it a step further, again, like, you know, you have kids that are in school, right? And writing is a really important thing in there, right? And
Yes.
so if you
Yes.
can get on ChatGTP, you
Okay,
can
thank
get it to write your papers for you.
But you got to switch it up a little bit.
And
Make it sound like you.
and you can, what do they know? You know, I mean, you just
And
learn.
your
If you
teachers
get
know. Your
something
teachers know.
automated to do everything for you, how do you know what you sound like?
Barbie's signing up for it, and when you have it right for you, you'll
Mhm.
see. You'll be like, holy crap. And you can actually change the tone as well. Hey, can you type this up a little bit more warm? You know, make it be a little bit more friendly. Make it be a little bit more hip. You know, all of those kinds of things. And so what I'm saying is right now they did a study and they asked a bunch of college professors how well this thing wrote the paper and they graded it. And they said that right now ChatGTP is like at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to college students, right?
Uh-huh.
So like bottom 30%. But the thing is that it's learning. And so as it continues to learn and gets better, it's going to be able to write at a higher college level.
I'm at my chat. Okay, what should I ask it?
What do you want to? Hey,
No.
what do you want to ask it? Dr. Marie hates this idea. And we got one
Yes,
more
it's
song, then we got to
stupid.
change
People
things up.
don't have to think anymore.
Oh, I know.
Okay, let's see. Let's do something like, um, what are some creative birthday ideas for
Get
a
ready for this.
3-year-old? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kelsey. So this learns in order for us to not have to learn. I mean, basically.
Okay, it's typing
That's
right
true.
away.
Yep.
Here are a few creative birthday ideas for a 3-year-old. Host a themed birthday party. Favorite character, superheroes, princesses, animals. Set up a sensory play area, small pool or with rice, beans, or water beads, and provide toys and objects for the child to explore their senses. Have a teddy bear picnic. Create an indoor obstacle course. Have a dance party. Set up a craft station. Oh wow.
All I'm saying is we about to have a world with a bunch of cut and paste people.
That's it's very true.
What's
Absolutely.
something else I can ask it?
Well,
Like,
no, here, go down that path. Thank you very much, Dr. Marie. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Before we have to change the subject, go down that path and say, hey, I actually want to spend about $12,000. Do you have any ideas that I can spend all of the money on my kid? Yeah, it's going to change things. And a lot of people are saying that this is going to be like a tool that you're going to have to, start learning how to use, just like the internet. A lot of people when the internet came out probably thought, "Oh my gosh, this is going to ruin everything." You know what I mean? All right, what do you got?
I said, hey, I actually want to spend about $12,000 on this party. Any ideas? It's certainly possible to plan a birthday party that costs $12,000, but it's important to consider or not this is a realistic or responsible use of funds. Here are a few ideas of how you could spend on that budget. Rent a venue, hire entertainment, considering live entertainment such as a magician, face painter, bounce house, book a special activity, private tour class, a cooking class, art workshop. Consider hiring a party planner. Create a memorable experience. And it's important to keep in mind that a party does not have to be expensive to be enjoyable.
So
And
this
it's
is the part.
often small personal touches that makes a party special.
The reason why you're hearing a lot of that is because they're also offering it right now so that they can see everybody's questions, and then they're trying to teach it to not do bad things and try to
Like
be a
blow their
responsible.
money.
Well, not just blow their money, but I mean, like, was it someone asked it to give it instructions on how to make a Molotov cocktail,
Oh.
right? Or let's go further, bombs or whatever it might be, right? And so now it's trying to learn, like, these are the things that you're not supposed to ask it, right? Hey, can you get ready with the royal family? We got to get into that.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
I signed up for Chat GPT.
It's like
July.
Siri with a master's degree. My mom would love it. Oh, this is so good. See, you can
Right?
learn so much. All right, we go.
It's all fun till someone hacks your AI.
Okay, so here's the question. Siblings fight, right? Sometimes it gets to the point where they actually throw blows. Maybe, a punch here, a kick, whatever. You actually start getting into a physical fight. It should never get to that point, but it does happen. And it does happen to the best of us, like, say, for instance, the Royals.
Yeah, the royal brothers, Prince Harry and William, they got into an altercation. He talks about this in his latest book or what have you. And he says that they got into it because William said Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, was abrasive and rude and just not a good person.
But how did it cause him, William, to punch Harry? That's what I don't understand. So William insulted your wife, and then he was just like, "Oh, she's rude. I don't understand that."
Well, he says that William was upset about something earlier,
Uh-huh.
anyways, and then the it just got into a screaming match and words were going back and forth. And then after he said that about Meghan, Harry said that, well, you're not helping and you're adding fuel to the fire with the press and all this other stuff, and I expected better of you. And then it just went downhill from there, and he grabbed him by the
William did.
collar, yeah, and broke his necklace and all this other stuff, and they kind
Aw.
of and he threw him to the ground as they started to tussle.
So what we want to know is 866-639-4689. What was the random thing that you actually got into a physical fight with your sibling? Did you actually end up having to go to the hospital? Hopefully not. Nothing dark, by the way. I don't want anything dark. But 866-639-4689. Are you laughing because you and Megan had a fight?
Yeah, we did. This was years ago and actually happened in Kentucky. And yeah, I took
Random.
her. I used to go up there because I was dating a guy.
Oh,
honestly,
that's
and,
right.
And I used to take her with me all the time. And my sister, she's always had a mouth, and we kind of got into it, and we had a little tussle. But then I apologized because I don't want to go there with my sister.
Did you fight her, though? Did you punch her?
Yeah, we had a tussle.
So you assaulted her. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. Share the story. What was the random thing that you ended up getting into a fight on? We're actually on live on the Hot Facebook page, and of course, Dex and Barbie T on not Instagram. Well, you can follow us on Instagram, but on YouTube and Twitch is where you can find the live stream, and you can comment there as
It
well.
wasn't assault, by the way. You don't have a sibling, so you don't understand.
Sure. No, I get
We're
it.
best friends.
So that's not what fighting someone and punching them is. That's not. Okay. Hey, good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person. Hey, good morning. We got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Hey, good morning. We've got two. Oh, never mind. All right, here we go. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Katie. I'm calling from Greenville.
Katie, what happened with your sibling?
Me and my little sister, this was when I was in high school. Mind you, I'm 28 now. But me and my little sister, I was in high school, she was in middle school, and we could wear the same clothes. So one day we had to wear uniforms, and I wanted to wear my little navy blue skirt, and she had it on, and I didn't know, and I felt her in the front room. So I went to the front room where my great-grandmother was. She was making us breakfast and everything, and I saw her, and I asked her for it. She said, no, I'm aware. I said, no, you're not supposed to wear skirts yet. You're in middle school, and plus it's too little. So I was going to wear it because I was in high school. She wouldn't take it off, so I started to take it off of her, pull it off. And so she kicked me, so then I pushed her into the TV, and then she hit me back, and then I just started, wailing, on her, banging on her and everything, and I, gave her a black eye. My mama came home from work, tore both of us up, and then sent us both to school.
How you gave her a black eye? See, I couldn't go that far. I couldn't go that far.
I didn't mean to. It was just, we just polite. So,
Right. I get it. Was the TV completely shattered?
No, the TV, it was one of, the old school TVs with the big fat.
Built to last.
Yeah, built to last. I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm Adrienne. I'm calling from Knoxville.
All right, what do you got? What happened?
Oh, man. So on my 21st birthday, I go to Vegas with my sister and my family. And we end up going to Thunder from Down Under. We go to a club at the Luxor. And as we walk out to get to the bus stop, she is the one that's stumbling all over. I'm the birthday girl, and she's the one So we end up getting in a big fight about taking a taxi home or taking the bus home because we already had bus tickets, but she didn't want to wait on it. And she just kept going off on me. Went crazy. I don't know why, whatever. But as we're on the bus, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go talk to her. So I got to go talk to her. And, woo! And she just starts going off on me again. And she starts yelling at me, this. And she's like, all right, fucking hit me. Please hit me. And I was like, fine. And so we just start going at it on a double-decker bus in Vegas. And I was so nice, though. I still was so coherent. I took off her glasses and then started wailing on her.
Way to keep it classy, sis. I love it.
That's right.
I mean, I can't. It's my sister. But
Dang.
so then the bus driver, he stops the bus. And he's like, girl, knock it off. This. And we end up separating, finally get back to the hotel. And let's just say it was a bad 21st birthday.
So at this point, he didn't kick you off the bus, though. He just said, calm it down?
Yep, calm it down. Yep.
Okay. Thank you for your call.
Thanks
For
you.
listening. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Tori,
Tori.
what up? Real quick, go ahead. Tell us your story. We got about a minute.
Okay. My little sister about kicked me down some stairs.
What
happened?
Why?
I was babysitting and she refused to clean her room. So I was kind of standing in front of her door, so she couldn't like get out of her room until she cleaned it. And she just kept kicking me, and I would move out of her way, not knowingly I was backing up towards steps. Thankfully, I caught myself before I did fall down. I got her back in her room, and I tried to help her clean, and eventually I was able to get her to do it. But yeah.
Okay. Tori, thank you very much.
Thank you,
for your
Tori.
call. Dang, the black eye one. That's the one that
I
got me.
know.
Dang.
Like, so when me and my sister were going at it, like I held back. Like I'm not gonna fight her like some random chick in the streets. Like nah. But like
I love how she's still trying to explain it away.
I really did not. I didn't go as hard. I went a little hard because it's always like you always wait until that your sibling is old enough. Because me and my sister are 8 years apart, so I'm the older sister, and it's like you know better. But it's like you wait until they're old enough to get that lick back. You know what I mean? So I just gave her a couple of love taps. That's all it was. Nothing more. No black eyes. I knew not to bruise her. My mom always talks about how she threw my uncle's head through a wall and left a huge hole in the wall. They both tried to hide it from the couch. But when my grandma found it, I'm sure y'all know the rest. I'm pretty sure grandma went off. Good morning, Constance. I know. Thank you. Glad to be back. Oh, goodness. I ain't seen y'all since last year, right, Tay?
Uh-huh.
She hid it behind the couch. Yeah, I know what you meant. But that's hilarious. So I was reading. Wait, Jacqueline, I gave my brother a bloody nose one time because he broke my Barbie. He blew his bloody nose on my silk shirt. With two brothers growing up, I fought them a lot. Oh, my gosh. My brother and I got into a fight in high school. It was pretty bad. And when he went to school the next day, the counselor tried to call child services on my mom because his face was so beat up. He had two black eyes.
Good gosh. Good gosh. And that's what I'm thinking. Like black eyes in school, guaranteed. Like she went back to school, or she made him go to school with the black eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, no. There's She said she took her sister's glasses off because she's so nice.
I love that.
Yeah, because that could have cut her. That's always been a fear of mine, with glasses on your face and someone hit you in the face and then they cut your eyes. Oh.
Did she say fucking again? Damn.
Maybe my sister got into it and she threatened to call the police because she was a CO and would get me for assaulting an officer. I told her if she called the police, I may ask, I'm giving them a reason to arrest me. Oh, gosh. Constance, you got to call in. I want to hear that.
Oh, I saw her calling. I'm sorry, Constance. I'm editing right now. After I get done playing this call, we'll get it open again.
Yes, please, because...
All right. Let me get this part done. Hey, guys, don't forget, make sure that you add us on Instagram, Dex and Barbie T on Instagram, all one word, or TikTok, or any of the Dex and Barbie T platforms.
Yes, add us up, add us up.
Add us up. New year, focused on those platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we got to do a local break for Knoxville.
What's going on in Knoxville, y'all? Renee, tell us something.
Hey, that's a great idea. Seriously. Jared, get that sent in.
Jared, have you ever fought your siblings?
No, he has sisters. So that would be like really.
Sisters and brothers fight.
Yeah, but not physically.
Yeah, they do.
You cannot hit a girl. Jared could not hit.
I mean, you don't have to like hit her. But they do. I mean, and it's different when it's your sibling.
It's different in a different level. All right. I know that you're used to assaulting your sister.
I'm not we've only had one fight.
What am I looking for? Oh, yeah.
We've only had one fight. She bit me in my boobs one time when she was
What?
little. When I was freshly growing boobs. She terrorized me as a child. So that's why I had to wait to that when she got older to get that kid back.
Cannot justify assault.
Travis said.
All right, so here's what we're talking about this morning. We're talking about Prince Harry and William, in his memoir. It just came out. Everybody's talking about how, he just said that William hit him and, they're brothers.
Yeah, they had a bit of a brawl.
And so now we wanted to know, can you relate to the Royals? Have you ever gotten into a sibling fight?
Mm-hmm.
Barbie did this with her sister. And then off air, by the way, we're on live on the Dex and Barbie T Instagram and Twitch. Barbie was talking about how her sister bit her in the boob.
Yeah, when she was little. Because I was maybe around 10 or so. And she was probably 2, 3.
Oh, she didn't know any better. Come on.
She was a biter. She was a biter.
Yeah, that's different.
No,
I thought she was
it's
a lot
different.
older. Shut
No,
up.
they know.
All right.
They know.
How did you have a brawl with a sibling, and what was the fight about? These two girls are in Vegas. It's the girl's 21st birthday. Her sister is drunk. They get onto a double-decker bus, and her sister has been whining and complaining this whole time, and then finally they were getting into this fight. The sister says, "Why don't you hit me then?"
I was like, fine. And so we just start going at it on a double-decker bus in Vegas. I was so nice, though. I still was so coherent. I took off her glasses and then started wailing on her.
Way to keep it classy, sis. I love it.
So then the bus driver, he stops the bus, and he's like, girl, knock it off, this. And we end up separating and finally get back to the hotel. And let's just say it was a bad 21st birthday.
Yeah, I could see that.
Whew.
In Vegas,
Yeah.
too. I'm going to tell you right now, if I spend all of this money on my 21st birthday to go to Vegas and go to all these fancy places, and then I have a miserable one because I got into a fight with my sibling, this is why I'm an only child. Good morning. Go ahead.
You
What about
are.
yeah? What about you? Tell us about your fight with your sister. This was when you were in high school.
Me and my little sister, this was when I was in high school. Mind you, I'm 28 now. But me and my little sister, I was in high school, she was in middle school, and we could wear the same clothes. So one day we had to wear uniforms, and I wanted to wear my little navy blue skirt. And she had it on, and I asked her for it. She said, no, I'm going to wear it. I said, no, you're not supposed to wear skirts yet. You're in middle school. She wouldn't take it off, so I started to take it off of her, pull it off. And so she kicked me, so then I pushed her into the TV. And then she hit me back, and then I just started wailing on her, thanking on her and everything, and I gave her a black eye. Our mama came home from work, tore both of us up, and then sent us both to school.
How you gave her a black eye? See, I couldn't go that far. I couldn't go that far.
I didn't mean to. It was just we just polite. So I mean,
Right. Yeah, no, I got it. I didn't mean to. She just fell into my hand. And it was closed in a fist shape.
The comments on the live. Oh my gosh.
Alexandria?
Yeah, she says her and her brother used to go at it, and she threw a fork at her brother and got him in the neck. Jeez. That sounds like attempted murder or something.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. My sister threw a knife at me once during a fight. That's Travis. 866-639-4689. Crazy situations that you've gotten into where you got into a fight with your sibling and why. Hey, let's talk about Knoxville real quick. I got 45 seconds, and then I'll take Marie's call. Ready?
Okay.
Let's see.
There was a shooting. I totally forgot about.
I don't want to talk about shooting.
But it was finessed 2 times, and it was.
Oh, that's right. I did talk about that yesterday. All right.
You did? You
Yeah.
did? Okay.
In fact, you know what? I think the one that's there right now should be okay. Yeah, we don't have to update. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's dated. Sorry, guys. This is some of the back end that we usually have to do. Constance, hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person. Mr. No Filter, hang on. We've got one call ahead of you. I keep seeing Dr. Marie, but she's not on now. There she is. Dr. Marie, hang on. We got 2 calls ahead of you. Constance, you're first up. Let's hear it. What happened?
okay.
So my sister had a misunderstanding, and she thought I was involved in something in her personal life that I wasn't. And I let her come to my house to do my laundry. Well, she started stewing about it, went through my phone and misread something. And so she started running her mouth, and I was trying to get away from her because I knew how it was going to pop off. And I went in my room, and she came in there and punched my door. And I came outside, and I said, if you hit my door one more time, I'm going to lay you out. And she said, you touch me, I will call the police for assaulting an officer. I said, I promise you right now, if you don't get out of my house and you call the police, I will give you a reason to take me to jail.
So what happened?
Was she a police officer, real quick?
She was a corrections officer at
Got
the
it.
jail at the time.
Okay. And so what did you do?
I got all her laundry. I stopped the washer and dryer, got all of her laundry, and threw it out my front door, and she left. And then she called me, or 2 weeks later, we ran into each other, and she came and apologized to me. And she said, I know I shouldn't have said that, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah. She said, I know, or I was scared that you were about to kill me, but I was sure enough going to try. I said, well.
Okay. Boom.
But we have a long history of, like, when I was 11, she busted me in the mouth with a rock on my birthday
Oh, yeah.
because I took her keyboard away from her 2 weeks prior.
Boom.
I mean,
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Constance. Thank you. Mr. No Filter, welcome back.
Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all those good things going on. How
Yes.
you guys doing?
Good.
We're
How are
good.
you?
We doing okay, Barbie. We got some issues, but we're going in for an echocardiogram this morning, and we're going to see if we can fix it.
Okay.
But
It's
anyway,
already done, brother.
Yep.
you know it, sweetie. You're talking about sibling rivalries, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What happened?
Me and my brother, who was 2 years older than me, God rest his soul, from the age of 7 till the age of 18, he beat me up down there every other day or at least once a week.
Good gosh.
And, now we went at it fisticuffs. Well, anyway, I went to the military, and I came home from the military, and I was going to visit my mom, and he was out there with his friends drinking, and he says, oh, look at the big bad so-and-so. He thinks he's all that because he got a uniform on. And I turned around and I looked at him. I said, I'm not that little kid no more. Stay in your seat and keep drinking. And he decided to get up. Well, when he got up, he ended up at Central Suffolk Hospital in a town that we grew up with a broken jaw, a broken wrist, and a broken kneecap.
Damn!
He never touched me. He never touched me again.
You went straight military mode on him.
Well, you got to realize something, Bobby. My brother was always 4 inches taller than me and about 30 to 40 pounds. So I got beat up pretty bad for quite a few years. And I thank the United States military training hand-to-hand combat for my ability to whoop his that's why I brought back a lot of memories this morning, guys. I appreciate that. He is, God rest his soul. Fortunately, in 2016, we made up after almost 50 years of fighting, and he lived with me for the last year of his life.
Oh,
So
that's beautiful.
everything can be fixed, but Lord knows, kids, don't let your brothers and sisters beat on you. It gives you mental issues, because I'm
Right.
crazy as hell.
I love you, Mr. No Filter.
Love y'all too, man. May you have a blessed day, and may 2023 bring you all the joy, peace, and happiness that you all need. God bless you.
Thank you.
Dr. Marie, real quick, good morning. Go ahead. What you got for us?
Dex, I hate to tell you, but boys do hit their sisters, and they don't show no mercy either.
What happened?
My brother knocked me out with a pack of froze hot dogs.
Whoa, a pack of frozen.
But look, it was my fault. It was my fault. We had got out of school, and for some reason, this day, I just wanted to mess with him. Now, mind you, he's 3 years older than me. He's 6'4", 325 pounds, and I'm 115 pounds soaking wet. I had no business messing with him. It was completely my fault. But he was in the freezer looking for him something to eat, and I just ran up on him and punched him in the back and run off. He was bigger than me, so he was slower than me. And I did it about 10 times. I run up on him 5 and run off. And he kept telling me, now, stop now, I'm going to catch you. And I'm talking mad drunk. You ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta catch me first. You gotta catch me. And I run up on him and fire on him again. And when I ran off and I turned around, a pack of hot dogs was following me out the freezer. Boom, hit me in the head, knocked me right out.
Dang.
Ooh.
Dang. Okay.
Knocked out by the wiener.
By the wiener. Dang. A whole bunch of wieners. Multiple. Orgy of wieners. That's awful. Thank you, Dr. Marie. That was great. Good call.
Love you.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. All right, fam. I think that's it. I know there's one person trying to call through, and we'll probably hop onto that here in just a little bit whenever well, there they are. Let's get them. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, good morning, Boogie from Easter. How y'all doing today?
Hey.
What's up, Boogie?
Boogie, what you got for us real quick?
Now, you said sibling fights, right?
Yeah, real quick. Go ahead. Oh, I know yours.
Real quick, my sister kept getting in my face when I was real young. When we were real young, we was watching TV. She kept shaking the butt. I said, move. If you don't move, I'm going to kick your butt. But I meant literally kick her butt, not like beat her up.
Right.
Well, she kept doing it, and I stood up. I said, you got one more time if you don't do it. So she bent over again, shaking the butt, so I kicked her in the butt, and she fell in the face.
And she didn't shake her butt in front of your
No,
TV anymore.
Not
now, did she?
anymore.
No, but we ain't act up no more in front of my mother because she waited until we got done.
Oh, yeah,
took
then
care
she
of
got
business.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Y'all have a blessed one.
You too.
Good old Boogie. All right, Bam. That is gonna wrap it up for our live today. Tomorrow we're back on for one more live, and then next week we'll see what happens. All right.
Be on the weekend.
Right. Short week for Barbie. She only had to work 2 days.
I love it.
Ah.
I love it.
Hate you. All right. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon.